Alright, welcome back YouTube to A Programmer Plays Nine Sols. In our previous episode, we were a bit rusty. It's been a little bit between recordings. Today is the same day though, so we are hopefully sufficiently warmed up to explore the next area in the reservoir. So if we go here and then we go here, our body is over here because we got ourselves killed in a very silly way. Let's see if we can't get it back. I need to figure out what's going on with the arrow situation, because I feel like I'm missing something with that. I'm definitely missing something with the dash situation. Because shouldn't I have the ability to throw an arrow? Why does this not work? Did I lose that ability and then forget that I had lost it? That feels likely. I'm gonna have to go back and watch my VOD, is the long and the short of it. What ability? I was opening chips. Don't we have an arrow ability? For, like, dinging people at range? Because the controls say, like, oh, it's on Y, and I'm like, I feel like I remember doing that, but when I try and hit Y, nothing happens. Go to your menu, alright. So, if it's not in here, then it's not in here, and I'm misremembering. Maybe, actually, what's happening is that I have given myself a false memory from looking at this, trying to remember what I've got access to, so. Alright, let's, open that. Hello. Let me smash your boxes real quick. Where's that weird noise coming from? A defect? Pardon me, I was captivated by the incredible craftsmanship of this building. The words burst forth, flowing freely. Did you escape from Ultros? Is that what's happened? I've never seen a weapon that shows interest in the arts. What's your model? Oh, the circumstances of birth do not a sage make. I may run man-made circuitry, but I place much faith in my poetry. Pray, call me Shiyu. I'm also known as Battle Lord Mark II. May I inquire as to your esteemed name? Call me Yi, no need for the formalities. Well met, this fortuitous encounter deserves a verse of its own. When blossoms drift from swaying willow boughs, the morning air bestrews its sweet perfume. Stay not adrift for more than spring allows. There is less time to cherish than we presume. Your meter's off. Alas, is it so? You're right, Sir Yi. The final line contains an error, the source of which is an issue with operator 37 in my system. Allow me a moment to replace. Oh, I am bereft of Jin and unable to carry out repairs. Whatever shall I do? You need Jin? Jin is a keystone for all things that harness the electrical humors. For artificial beings like myself, it is but the most precious of precious materials. Oh, I have traveled far and wide, gathering myriad treasures, but without Jin welding my connections, they just become a burden. I have devised a plan that might resolve this urgent need. How convenient, Monkbot. Judging by your attire, I surmise that you must have been born into wealth. To tell you the truth, my luggage houses an extravagant collection of precious artifacts. If you have Jin to barter, I would be willing to part with a few of my treasures. Peruse at your leisure, sir. Alright. Ooh. Each additional Tau 90 computing unit increased Jade System's computing power by 1. The Jade System was developed by combat. Flavor? Whip? Alright, so it looks like we've got various poisons that we can acquire, which is raising some questions. This is a charm slot, right? If so, then that's huge. I want that immediately. Yeah, it totally is. Hell yeah. We'll go ahead and put that on, I reckon. Bigger magnet radius is gonna be useful. Huh. I'm getting a lot more Ultros vibes off of this game than I ever would have expected. There's something about, you know, highly abstracted sci-fi with a focus on art, I guess. Oh, cool. I appreciate that this model has one of the corners chopped off, which is presumably the entrance. I can see that. Good, good. Oh, I took too long, I think. Very cool. I will admit, I was expecting like a whole rigmarole of like getting into some sewers or whatever in order to turn the power back on. I was not expecting it to just literally be the room underneath us. I know you can hear me, you bastard. Stop hacking my systems. I tried asking nicely. Now I'm going to have to use force to deal with you. When did a craftsman like you become skilled in martial arts? That snark. Could it really be you? Forget it. I don't want to deal with this. I'm already in a bad mood, and these constant, startling alarms aren't helping. Listen up. This is my final warning. The guards have been deployed, and these killing machines won't be swayed by words. You're on your own. Alright, that went about as well as I could expect. I want to see, did anything change over here? It doesn't look like it. You have another skill point, so we should seriously consider Alright, full control is hold down right bumper, release it. I don't really care about that. Talisman will automatically detonate. I don't really care about that either. Ooh, that actually could be fairly huge for us. That doesn't apply yet. This potentially could be useful. Basically a pogo, right? And then knocking things out of the air would be quite useful. To be honest, none of these actually sound all that, like, overpowered or anything. We'll go for this one. Because this one, Swift Rise, sounds useful. Actually, we will also rest. Oh, there's not a little grapple point there. Slightly surprising. Bridge on. Feels very Subnautica. Collected data at Radiant Pagoda control panel. Operating model. Current energy stored 95%. To meet the energy demands of the Eternal Cauldron project, the Sol Kuafu made improvements to Rhizomatic column interconnections, linked up with Kunlun's various power plants, and created the Power Reservoir, an entirely new energy storage paradigm. All of the power infrastructure was controlled through the control room inside the Radiant Pagoda. When operational, the converted Rhizomatic energy can be supplied to all of New Kunlun and saved within the Power Reservoir for future interstellar transportation needs. Okie dokie. Trying to see if there's anything that I think is significant about this diagram here. Really? Could be quite wrong about that. Boss fight? Vince mode activated. So a centaur boss? Ying Zhao. So that's unfortunate. We're effectively locked in with the boss unless we die in the corner, maybe. Okay. Oh, okay. We're off to a rough start here. That feels like shenanigans. I wish I understood why I can't dash right now. I guess I just don't have air dash. I thought I did have air dash. I swear, I take like 1 week off of a game, and every bit of info that I know about it is gone immediately. I'm trying to figure out the block timing. Nope, not like that. Definitely not like that. I thought I could air dash, but I must just be wrong. That I just can't do air dash yet. My memories are once again blank. Whoa, I can't believe I got away with that. Do we have a phase 2? I have no health. Shit. Fuck. Alright, well, we've made it through phase 1. Holden's memories have been altered in the space-time continuum. Really? I feel like I'm doing so little damage. At least the run back is nothing, but the actual grabbing of your flower is kind of a problem because it's on the wrong side of him for me pretty consistently. Not really sure why that didn't parry. Wanted to pull back because we were getting uncomfortably close to the electrified floor over there. Well, that was a waste. Alright, made it at least to phase 2, but we've got no heals and we've got 1 heart, essentially, so wish me luck, I guess. No mid-air dashes is really cramping my style. May the odds be ever in your favor. They were not. The odds, in fact, were bad. How much monies do you have? I don't think we've got that much. Maybe like 500. I am considering just saying like, well, it's gone. I see from here. I don't think that this shows me how much we have on the map. But I am a little tempted to go fight the other guy. That fight is clearly, like, intended to be a tutorial for this one. I think maybe we give this one more shot, and then we just wander off, do other things. Oh, it's only like 285. Like, that's not much at all. Yeah, screw it. Let's get out of here. That was very silly of me. There we go. That chest alone got us 343. So activate. I think the move here is, you know, explore around, try and find more powers and upgrades and what have you, but also just like try and develop better skills with parrying in general in this game. Because that's clearly what that boss requires. We're going to start by trying to beat this guy after this thing drops. Come on, fella. Alright, that rough start. Literally didn't lay a finger on him. Just got destroyed immediately. Oh man. Less than auspicious. Alright, you come over here. I'm not even totally sure that I'm supposed to be parrying that, because it does kind of look like it's got, you know, like the red effect, but I don't think so. I don't think it's an unparryable attack. I just think that they don't want you to. Three to that. Okay. Down here now. Let me at him. It's interesting that he heals once we're out of the arena. I'm missing with this? I mean, other than just straightforward, good old-fashioned get good. It just feels like the timing window for that is so tight. I don't know why I tried to heal there. As soon as I pressed the D-pad, I was like, why are you doing that? don't love that his hitbox. Like, it makes sense that his hitbox is where it is, but I don't love it. Because I'm pretty sure that his hurtbox, I should say, is basically his entire, like, not just the spearhead, but all the way through to his hands. And so it means that I can't actually, like, get inside of his attack range, even though it feels like I should be able to. Oh no, no healing for you. No, it's not working. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Huh. Using the chi arts or whatever the skill in the status menu is, I'm pretty sure you mean the one where after you stun him, you do the explosion thing. I have not been able to stun him a single time, so no. But maybe it's not the stunning thing that I need to be worrying about. Yeah. Let's actually read that description, because clearly my memories can't be trusted. Chi Blast. Hold down right bumper to generate an explosion by charging a talisman with up to 3 Chi charges. All talisman charges inflict internal damage upon impact. Talisman explosions convert all internal damage into direct damage. I just do my jump things. Fair. It does kind of feel like this boss wants you to just jump over a lot of his attacks. Or I say boss. I'm not even totally sure that this counts as a boss. I mean, it's got a health bar. We're going to count it as a boss. Oh, that's interesting. I really wish that the timing of this wasn't such that when you run straight back to it, you're just barely not able to squeeze through. What? You guys saw that I tried to do the thing, right? No, we're gonna go ahead and use this, even though I'm pretty sure it's not gonna work out for me. Alright, we actually did better that time than I think we've done prior. So close. Come on. We did better than we've done before. Immediately just gets backhanded right out of the room. Ugh. got a bad feeling, chat, that we're gonna be on story mode before we know it. Yeah, I think I'm done with that guy. There was an ability that we could have gotten that we didn't. That sounded a bit like a pogo. So maybe after we get another thing, we will acquire that. But for now, I think that's enough of that guy. Let's keep heading home. See if there are any other directions we can go. Do stuff with our new little ability, because I do think there was a spot that we could potentially go. Oh, hold on. Smash. $2. Oh, there's electrical shit on the floor. Okay, sure. Say so, game. Again? Huh. Huh. So what I'm taking from that is I need to not go over there because that little hazard will it will get me killed. That's crazy that I died in exactly the same way twice like that. There we go. All right. I feel like I'm just not doing much damage. Like my offensive output is low, which is probably true, but like feels weird. Okay, so this is connecting back around, right? Yeah, I vaguely remember that. Alright, sure. Some cash, love it. We're finding things. Okay. Basic component, sure. Been here a while ago. Whoa, okay. Noted. The butterfly. Okay. Damn. We'll be back. Alright, more basic component. Heck yeah. Alright, one of three. Interesting. Alright. One of three, and it kind of looks like we might have to do some stuff with other abilities in order to do this. No. Maybe. Yes. 2 of 3. We enjoy this. What's going on here? We have collected towel fruit. Okie dokie. The taste that kids love? Alright, so down and X to perform a special kick that will bounce you up in the air for a bit if successfully landed. This takes 2 points, so I kind of want to save and try and get that in the hopes that, you know, it is as OP as Pogo is usually. Slightly interesting. Jump on back down. Platform, I need you. Aha. Yay! We did it! 3 of 3. Ooh. Thank you for the GGs. What are you going to be? Cash and Bearing Jade reduces knockback from enemy attacks when parrying, increases stability when enduring heavy hits. Ooh. A cost of 2 feels a bit steep for that, but that is a pretty appealing one. Getting knocked around less. Yeah, I can definitely see the utility there. Alright, let's see if we can figure out what's going on up here, because there's definitely some stuff going on. Okay. Gotcha, okay. Fun. Easy enough. Some cash, some medicinal citrine, an orange-tinted ore. People once mixed it with wine, believing that it would strengthen their body. However, taking it in large quantities is harmful. And standard component. Alright, well this room's been quite fruitful for us, unlike a lot of rooms that we've been in. I actually need to take a gander. How much just killing one person contribute towards our next skill point? Doesn't feel like very much. Not none, but not a lot. Like, we couldn't just sit here and grind these two guys and expect to make it very far. Where does this pop to sound? Huh, okay. Huh, okay. Sure. So I don't think we can parry that. Is fair enough. Oh, shit. Money and a standard part. Excellent. I don't really want to fight two of those guys at once. It feels like it just end poorly with the timing. Ooh. rolled into the spike trap. Classic. Huh. That's unfortunate, because now he's going to be beefed up. Really thought that I had him, but I was one hit behind where I actually should have been. Alright, so what am I collecting here? Owl fruit. Collecting data. Dusk Guardian recording device 1. Dusk Guardian case file number 1. Log entry. The deceased has been confirmed to be a Dusk Guardian. It's speculated that explosion occurred when he was on patrol. He was pierced by a piece of scaffolding when the structure collapsed and died immediately. Hello? Is this how we do log entries? I can't believe I encountered something like this on my first shift. He had a lot of external injuries. It looked horrible. I hope his spirit will be able to rest in harmony, or rest in peace. I've been feeling drowsy after our last medicinal injection, but the symptoms are slowly going away. I thought I would never be able to board New Kunlun, so imagine my surprise when I became a Dusk Guardian. It's incredible to think about. Okay. Yes, we know. Oh, when did we get a second skill point? Alright, so fingers crossed that this isn't a big mistake. Yeah, alright, hell yeah. Surprise skills. I mean, we're right on top of getting another one, right? Like... Okay. Nope, 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 nope. I do not want to be there. There we go. That's another point. Very cool. Aw, you. wrong way. Come back. Does that mean they're shielded? I think it means that it's shielded. Damn. Cutting it close. Woo! Cutting it very close. Come on. Yay! Whoa! Bear? Alright, got a component. Excellent. Don't think I... Well... Would it be easier? Yeah, probably. Kind of banking on there being a save point once we get to the other side of wherever this is going. Because boy howdy, we are close to death. Okay, so this is just the other side of... where we were earlier. Yeah, cool. All right, so we've formed a loop. There was 2 ways to get to here. Excellent. All right, so we've got money that we could put towards stuff. That real quick before we call this episode done. Yeah, 1,900 some coins. So could go ahead and invest in another computing unit. That's a fairly like safe choice because we just know that there's gonna be stuff that we want. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's confirm that. That uses up most of our money, but could go back to the pavilion. We've picked up a lot of things that we could turn in for the recycle value. Oh yeah, 4 of these? Heck yeah. There we go. Now we've got a solid 2,000. number of times that the pipe can be used, that's a really easy sell. Yes. Man, that just rockets up in price. 1,000, 2,000, 4,000. But hey, having 4 heals instead of 3 feels super worth it. But let's end it here. YouTube, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I will see you in the next episode. Until then, bye!